Good morning. It is Saturday and I literally just woke up and I figured I would do a little what I ate today vid. I don't meal prep for the weekends and then I don't go grocery shopping till Sunday, so Saturdays are always kind of a weird day because I have nothing really to eat in my apartment. Gotta get a little creative, or I just end up spending money and eating out. I'm about to go to CrossFit in about a half hour, and I don't normally work out in the mornings, but when I do, I don't like to eat before I go because if I eat before I go, I feel like I'm gonna vomit during the workout. Ooh, the sun is coming up. Hello, lighting. I also don't really know what I have for breakfast, and I have no coffee in my apartment, so I'm definitely gonna have to go to Starbucks. Yeah. So I'll see you after I finish dying at CrossFit. Adios. Okay, just got back from CrossFit. I'm literally still sweating and still red, even though the class was over 20 minutes ago. It was a tough one. So many clean and jerks and rowing and God, I don't even know what else. But anyways, I stopped at Starbucks afterwards because I was dying. I was feeling some cold brew, so I got a venti cold brew with a slash of soy milk and 2 pumps of caramel syrup, not the sauce. The sauce that they drizzle on top has dairy, but the syrup is good. For breakfast, TBH, the whole time I was doing that workout, my CrossFit gym is right across from a Chipotle, and I was just like looking at Chipotle like, gosh, I just want Chipotle for breakfast. But I refrained. So I'm putting in one of my freezer burritos that I make, that I talk about literally all the time because they're so good and so easy to make. I'll link the recipe below. This is like such an unflattering angle. Putting that in for 2 minutes. Gonna eat it with some hot sauce. Maybe work on some editing. Might go out by the pool. Why is this not going? There we go. Might go out by the pool. I don't know. The day is mine. I just want to rant real quick before I sign off. Starbucks. Would it be so hard to give us one freaking good breakfast option? Like, I don't, they keep coming out with all these drinks that are plant-based. They just came out with like that plant-based protein blended thing. They have like a coconut one. Then they came out with the vegan cookie. So like, obviously they know they got a good market going on. And yet, what are our options for breakfast? A freaking plain bagel with nothing on it. If you really wanted to get into the vegan market, just provide us a vegan breakfast sandwich. Here, I'll make it for you. Tofu scramble with some bell peppers and maybe throw some potatoes in there. You know, put some chili powder, some heat, put it in a burrito, and that's it. Something like that would freeze really well, would be easy to make in large quantities. It's 2018. Give us a breakfast sandwich. Anyways, rant over. I'm gonna go work. I'm gonna go eat my burrito, and yeah. It's around noon. I am gonna heat up some leftover pasta that I have. It's not a lot, so I might have a snack after that, even though I don't have any snacks in my house. But yeah, it's just basically whole wheat pasta with a canned tomato sauce that I added nooch and garlic powder to that I made last night. I had a little bit left over. I think I may go to the grocery store later when I go get the oil changed on my car. Thinking of maybe making a pizza. Yeah, I really like don't know what else I could eat in my house unless I go to the grocery store. Like, this is it, guys. This is what my fridge looks like every Saturday. Literally pasta sauce. I'm actually gonna use that in dinner, and then a bunch of LaCroix and my cat wondering where his dinner is. So the struggle is real today. p.m. and I have an appointment at 4:30, so I don't have time to cook dinner, but I was so hungry that I had to go to the grocery store. I ended up stopping. I was at my friend's house and I stopped on my way home and I got Chex Mix because I'm so healthy. I also got Gardein while I was there because it was on sale, which is awesome because I'm gonna actually use that in my dinner. So it ended up working out. I'm gonna continue snacking on this Chex Mix bag and then I will cook dinner when I get home. And I think that will probably be all I have today. It is dinner time. I'm excited because I'm gonna make a pizza, which I've been thinking about all day. I definitely ate like almost that whole bag of Chex Mix, which 0 out of 10 wouldn't recommend. I feel sick now, so I don't know why I'm making more food. I just kind of feel like it. I'm gonna make a buffalo chicken pizza using the Gardein chicken tenders. I just happen to have a frozen pizza crust on hand. I've got some buffalo sauce on hand, so it's definitely not gonna be like a gourmet buffalo chicken pizza, but it'll work and hopefully it'll taste good. So I'm just gonna show you guys how I make it. All right, so this is my pizza crust. I found these super randomly at Kroger. Here are the Gardein chicken tenders. Sorry, I'm just, this is probably weird that I'm like poking at my food. I'm just feeling to see, I did like the thing where you put them in the microwave first to preheat them so they cook less time in the oven. And they're still pretty frozen. So I actually think I'm gonna put these back in. They were in for 45 seconds. I'm gonna put them in for another 15, which will make for a full minute. So we'll see how they come out. All right, I'm also gonna put together my sauce for the chicken tenders real quick. Pretty much gonna mostly be hot sauce. Frank's, of course, my favorite. Buffalo sauce. Some buffalo sauces actually do have butter in them, but this one is good to go. No milk up in here. I'm just gonna kind of eyeball it about how much we're gonna need. I'm gonna say it's probably a cup. Oh my gosh, my cat is all over the place. Get down. I'm also going to add in some garlic powder. Then I'm gonna dice up our chicken tenders here so that they're more like bite-sized pieces. And this is literally the only thing that's going on the pizza. I mean, obviously in a perfect world, you could put like vegetables. You could put carrots and celery if you want to stick to, you know, the true buffalo, what you eat with buffalo sauce. I've had this before with bell peppers, which is pretty good, but I'm just using whatever I've got on hand. So this pizza is just gonna be the chicken tenders. Buffalo chicken pizza is also really good if you use chickpeas instead of a fake chicken. I've done that a couple times. I'm a big fan. I was talking the other day about things I miss being vegan, and truly there's not a lot. There's so many great substitutes that honestly I don't think about what I used to eat too much, but I will say when I go home, there is this little takeout shop at home that makes a buffalo chicken calzone, and we would always call it, like growing up, we called it the buff chick cal. Honestly, I don't know if it was really even that good, but just the nostalgia around that, I do miss it. And it's like on my list of items that one day I am just gonna take a whole day to veganize a buffalo chicken calzone. I feel like it wouldn't be too hard. The cheese part might be hard because inside it had some sort of melted cheese, and you know, vegan cheeses, I'm not sold on all of them, but yeah, I don't know. Buffalo chicken pizza comes pretty close to that nostalgia factor, and it just tastes good. So I'm excited for this. For the actual base of the pizza, I'm gonna use my leftover pasta sauce that I had from last night. I feel like traditionally when you make a buffalo chicken pizza, you use more of like a garlic sauce on the bottom, like a white sauce, but I've made it with plain old pasta sauce before and I still found it was good. You know, just tastes different than the norm, but that's okay. This is literally all I'm putting on it. I have my oven preheated to 400. I'm gonna
attempt to put this right on the rack. We'll see if that happens. I'm a little bit afraid it's gonna break. And then I'm gonna cook this for about 10 minutes. While that cooks, I'm gonna make a ranch sauce to drizzle on top. So I'm gonna use some just mayo, and then I have this little seasoning mixture I put together. It's a ranch seasoning mixture. I got the recipe from Vegan Rika, or is it Richa? I'll link the recipe to this down below. She has amazing recipes. You should check out everything on her blog. There's some garlic powder, some onion flakes, some chives, there's dill in here, I wanna say thyme, and some salt. That's all that's coming to me off the top of my head, but I will definitely link the recipe down below. I totally recommend her blog. I actually made this seasoning last time I made buffalo chicken pizza. I followed her recipe and the seasoning was included in it. So kind of taking a little inspo from her. Now I'm just gonna put a couple spoonfuls in here. So the thing about this that I have not thought through yet is this is obviously too thick to be a dressing. And normally I would say you would thin it out with like some sort of plant milk, and the only plant milk I have is like a vanilla almond milk, which obviously we're not trying to go for a sweet flavor. I'm wondering if I put water in there, if it will be too runny or if it will give it the right consistency. I also thought about maybe putting some vinegar, even though vinegar isn't a traditional ranch flavor, could give it a nice kick. I don't know what to do. I'm not a cook. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to put together a pizza with minimal ingredients because I don't want to go to the grocery store. Oh my gosh. Okay. I think I'll start with water and see what happens. I'm scared. I think that might have definitely been too much. I've made a mistake. So it's definitely thinner than I want it to be. So I'm going to add more mayonnaise. If I have more sauce than I need, I'll just save it for something else. It's a better consistency. Oh, why did I add water? I'm a dum-dum. I'm gonna add some cornstarch to this and see if it will thicken up. My bad. I think that worked. Yeah, I think that cornstarch definitely helped. Okay, I haven't even tasted this yet. It probably tastes a mess. But I'm gonna add in now some of that ranch seasoning. Shake it up a little bit. Okay. Is it weird to put mayo on top of a pizza? Like, to me, I see this mayo and I'm like, oh, it's just like a creamy base. So it looks like I want it to. Let's see how it tastes. Ooh, oh my God. I mean, that literally tastes like ranch. Crushed it. See, sometimes going in without a plan, you come up with some good stuff. Oh, I'm so happy that turned out good. Okay, guys, LOL. At this situation right now. That's okay. It's still salvageable, and I think we only lost 2 little chicken pieces. We're good. We good. Okay, guys, what are we thinking? I think it looks good. The crust started flaking a little bit when I tried to take it out. Almost got a little bit burnt, but it's actually not too bad. The middle doesn't feel super soggy. Last time I used this crust, the middle was super soggy. I think it's because I put too much sauce on the last one. I mean, I think it looks good. We had a little mishap here, but all good otherwise. All right, let's get this ranch drizzle up in her. I mean, that looks good to me. I'd eat that, which I'm going to, obviously. Let's do the money shot here. Moment of truth. Let's see how it tastes. Mmm. Ooh. Okay. 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 He's literally so freaking annoying. This is good. I would make this again. Totally. I got stuff all over my face. That's how good it is. The spice on the chicken is really good. I think the chicken is a really nice texture. Normally I use chickpeas, so it's kind of nice to have that chicken texture. I don't usually get mock meat that often, so loving that little treat. But my favorite part is honestly that ranch dressing. That was really good. There are mock ranch dressings out on the market that are good, but I got that whole tub of mayo, like I said, for like $4 at Kroger, and all that was some dried spices with some water. That's it. So I can make like 18 times the amount of ranch dressing that I would be able to buy in a bottle for the same price. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I know I wasn't eating like super glamorous food, but this to me is like real life. Waking up every single day and making like a smoothie bowl, or making giant salads for lunch, or eating raw zucchini noodles every day for dinner. That to me isn't realistic. Totally, I'll do those things in my meal prep, but like that's something you have to plan for. So this is kind of like, what am I eating when I'm not planning for anything and just going by what I have in my kitchen. So hopefully that shows you guys how some of us other vegans eat, those of us who aren't all about the hashtag aesthetic. And yeah, I don't know, this was kind of fun to film. Maybe I'll do more of these. I'm gonna go drink some wine with my pizza and watch a movie and enjoy the rest of my Saturday. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. I'm super active over there, and hopefully I'll see y'all soon.